This video will go over why modules exist, how to import them into your program, how to import them into your program under a different name, and the most basic reasons for the time module and most basic commands for the time module. A module in Python is a set of Python commands which are separate to the actual Python system. The reason why they are separate is because they usually don't come in handy that often. It's something that you might need every once in a while, but never need explicitly every time. And so they keep the data needed to run Python down by having it separate. You bring the module in by putting import and then the module's name. Today we're going to be doing the time module. Time is the easiest and hardest of the modules to understand how to get around that, because there are very few commands in it and they all revolve around a very similar concept. That's time.sleep. And basically it makes the program wait for that amount of time. You put 1, it's going to wait for a single second. You put 0.1, it's going to wait for 0.1 of a second. You might wonder, why is this useful? Here's some options for why it's useful. A timer. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You pair for loops with that. That's a great timer. Great timer. But a big use for the time system is because Python needs time to register everything. And so, if you put time in, if you give Python time, it's not just going to do nothing in that time. It's going to make itself useful. And so it's going to start processing data later on in the code, which means less unneeded time and less lagging and errors made by improper processing time. You can import modules as a different name, so the name almost becomes a variable in the beginning. Because you can import time, per se, as t, by doing import time as whatever you want to put it as. It doesn't just work for time, you can put any module that you want to import as a different number or letter or anything that you really want. When importing a module under another name, you can no longer put module name.command. You have to put the new name.command, because the module doesn't actually exist anymore in your program, and it never will unless you remove stating it as a different name. So you've got to call it by that name that you gave it. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. Have a good rest of your day.